Hey besties, it is the end of the month. You guys know what time it is. Bills have to get paid again. Let's go ahead and hop right into the bill unstuffing. Hey besties, welcome back to another bill unstuffing video. Happy Halloween. Hopefully everyone is having a smooth, productive Friday / Halloween. No trick-or-treating for me and my daughter today. She decided this year she doesn't want a costume or to go trick-or-treating. Very surprising to me, but we'll probably get some snacks and watch spooky movies in the house. So I'm excited to do that with her later. Few updates for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a lot has happened with my home purchase, y'all. I am so happy to announce that I got approved for my home loan. And my loan is in the underwriting stage. So it's being reviewed. Well, actually, I just got an update this morning. So the underwriter has actually sent it back to my lender. So everything has been approved, y'all. Like, I've paid for the appraisal already. The appraisal was done. Actually, the appraisal was done the very next day, and I was not expecting that. So literally everything is good to go. I have a closing date for my home. Can you guys believe that? So my lender was like, look, you're good to go to start looking into electricity companies, trash company, whatever services your area, and start getting those accounts set up, y'all. So I'm going to be in my new home, or have the keys to my new home, before Thanksgiving. I cannot believe how fast things have progressed since, let me see, when did they, I think they ran my credit on the 28th. Today's the 31st. I think they ran my credit on the 28th and immediately shot me an email the next day and said, hey, we got your loan approval. Please turn in these documents. I turned them in literally within, I say 20 minutes, y'all. And my whole packet was off to the underwriter. Like, things have been moving so fast. But anywho, with that being said, my lender gave me the instruction again, something I already knew, but he mentioned it again, to not transfer any money between accounts. He said the only thing that they want to see going into my account is my direct deposit from work. So, you know, the large deposits that I take at the end of the month to pay my bills, I can't do that. I cannot do that until this process is over. So, with that being said, today was payday, so my check did hit my account. However, I'm not pulling money out to cash stuff like I normally do. I'm leaving my whole check in the bank to pay all of my November bills. So I make enough to pay all of my bills, y'all. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna cash stuff, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Since I'm leaving all that money in my account to pay all of my bills, I'm gonna do an unstuffing of the, how do I explain this? Because I don't want to explain it to where it sounds crazy. Like, I have to unstuff some envelopes, okay? So like for rent for example, I would have been taking $16.10 out of the rent envelope, but I'm taking $8.05 out of the rent envelope because I left half of it in my account, and then I'm pulling the other half for the rent. So what I'm pulling today that's supposed to go towards bills is actually gonna go towards my cash stuffing, because since I left all that money in the bank to pay the bills, I don't have money to stuff in my wallet and some other envelopes that I had budgeted to stuff this check. Hopefully that was not confusing for you guys. Hopefully it was not confusing. Oh my God. I'll explain more once we get to the envelopes, I suppose. But we're not losing any money. here. I know it sounds kind of crazy the way I'm doing it, but I'm doing it this way so I don't have to pull a large amount out of the bank, and so I don't have to put a large amount into the bank like I normally do at the end of each month. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna be in my new house before Thanksgiving, okay? That's the highlight of it all, okay? So that's why I'm doing all of this tweaking and moving money around so I don't have any issues with my loan and closing on time. So let's go ahead and hop right into this unstuffing, okay? So we're gonna start in our bills binder. So normally I would be putting $805 in here to make my rent, but that $805 was left in the bank. So we're gonna take $805 out of here, okay? Which is the other half of the rent. So even though we have enough in our account for the rent, we're gonna pull this $805 because we need to have money to cash stuff in our wallet and some other envelopes. Okay, so I said $805, today is the 31st. And that should leave us with $205, I believe. Let's just double check because I just did that math in my head and math is not my strong suit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then $5 bill. Okay, so that leaves us with $205 and the rent envelope. Okay, and then house bills, we need to remove $100. So what I have in the bank will cover, so all of my house bills come out to, let me see. So Wi-Fi, electricity, water, trash, all three of those things came out to $200 and some change, okay? So that's what I would normally be taking out of here, but I was gonna cash stuff $100 from this check that I got today. So since I was already gonna cash stuff $100, I'm just gonna remove $100 from here for household bills. We'll be back to our normal programming next check, y'all, because I know this is just like all confusing, probably the way I'm explaining this. So minus $100. Wait, am I in the wrong? I'm in the wrong. This is the wrong one. Hold on. We do need to unstuff this one though. But let me do household bills first. I'm pulling from the wrong envelope. Y'all not even saying nothing. Okay. 10, 31, 100 minus, so that should leave 459, I believe, in here. So let's see. Take 100 away. So we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 30, 450, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So 459 is in household bills after removing that 100. Perfect. And then car insurance, y'all. So car insurance, well, I keep saying car insurance, but it's insurance policies because my renter's insurance and my car insurance comes out of this envelope. But anyways, my renter's insurance, I already paid, y'all. That was $70 something for the year. And even though I don't need it for another full year, I'm gonna have to cancel them. I'm actually canceling it at the end of November. So hopefully they refund me some of my money back because it didn't give me the option to switch to month for some odd reason. I don't know. So I'm taking all of this out of here because my car insurance, my 6-month policy is due tomorrow actually. So I gotta literally, after this video, I have to go online and pay for my policy, and my policy is costing me $1,200 and some change. It's a little over $1,200 on top of the $70 something that I paid for my renter's insurance. So all of this is getting unstuffed. So even though this cannot be taken to the bank right now, he told, well, it all can't be taken to the bank all at once. He said that I can deposit in small amounts. So like $250 today, and then 2 days from now, another $250. It sounds so odd, I know. But we're gonna go ahead and unstuff it, okay? Because I want to make sure I get this money out of the binder. So what do we have in here? It says that we have $1,160. And again, today, during my cash stuffing, I budgeted to put $205 in this envelope, okay? So that $205 that I was gonna stuff today is in the bank, okay? So that gives me enough in this envelope to cover renter's insurance and car insurance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,100, 20, 40, 60. So $1,160 is here. That will eventually go back to the bank over the course of the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and update this. So we're pulling the whole 1,160. That's gonna leave 0 in this envelope. That's that. Entertainment, we are pulling $3 out, and this is for our Peacock. So that should leave us with $40 in this envelope. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna, these actually, we need to break these 20s down because Peacock is only $3. So I wanna keep ones in this envelope. Okay, so that's all for that. Then we're gonna go ahead and go into our home buying binder, and we're gonna take out any cash that's in here. Because we are so close to our closing time frame, I just want to make sure that I have all cash in the bank when it comes to paying my down payment, y'all. And I know exactly how much my down payment is, y'all. I got final numbers, so I'm on track with having my down payment amount. So we're gonna take this cash out of here. So let's see what we have here. So we have $3,100 in this envelope. So we have $2,000 placeholders already. That's what's in the bank. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,100. I don't have $100 placeholders though. So I'm gonna put the 1,000 down, and we're gonna get a $1,000 placeholder. Hopefully we have, okay, we have $500 placeholders. So I'm gonna get 2 $500 placeholders. And I'm gonna put it with this. 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, and then I have a $100 bill. And I really wanna keep real money out of this binder since I'm so close to closing, but I don't have I don't do $100 placeholders. That's the thing. Should I put one of these in here and just say it's $100 instead? I'm so conflicted. Maybe I'll just keep the $100 for now, because I don't have $100 placeholders. Okay, so $3,100 in here though, in here. Let's go like that. Perfect. And then we're gonna take everything. Oh, so this one has a $50 bill in here. We'll just leave it. So I found out, y'all, so y'all know how I was saying that I wanted to pay for my home insurance for up to 2 years. Like I was saving enough to take care of the policy for 2 years. Well, my lender told me that I can't do it like that. Unfortunately, with the type of loan that I got, my home insurance has to be added on to my mortgage payment. So I have to pay my home insurance every month with my mortgage. That was the only option. I'm super bummed about that. But this money is gonna go back into the account. And I suppose I can put this in my rent envelope, my rent turned mortgage envelope. Well, we're gonna unstuff it, okay? Because this is what I was gonna, this on top of what I was gonna stuff today. Like I was gonna stuff, how much was I gonna stuff in insurance, in home insurance? Oh, actually I wasn't. It was gonna be next paycheck that I was gonna put money in here. Is that right? I guess so. Well, anyways, I have enough saved up for 2 years. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the bank, and when I start paying my mortgage, which will be January 1st, I'm just gonna use this, you know, to add to it every month. So this is going back to the bank. So this is $600. So that is updated. So now in our home buying binder, we just have, yes, these are empty. Okay, so we just have $50 in appliances. We definitely have to bulk this up. This month, I'm going into December. Even though I'm closing right before Thanksgiving, y'all, I don't think that I'm gonna move in until like December 1st, just because there are things that I want to, first I gotta clean the house. The house is super dusty. There is particles everywhere from what's the stuff that's in the walls? I can't think of the name of it, but the house is super dusty, okay? So it needs a good clean. And then there's things that I want to switch out before moving in. So like my kitchen faucet, I want to switch that to a different faucet. My bathroom shower heads, I want to buy different shower heads for the bathrooms. I told my daughter that she can have an accent wall in her room. So we're going to Home Depot or Lowe's to pick out a color of her choice, and I want to have one of the walls painted in her room. So it's small things that I want to change before actually moving everything in. So I probably won't move until like December 1st. And I have my apartment until January 6th technically. So I have time. Even though I am super eager to be in my new home, I definitely want to make sure that it's deep cleaned first and those small changes are made before I move in. And y'all, I have to find a blind company. So a company that can come out and install some blinds in my home. Unfortunately, I missed the promotion for free blinds. Like they were running a promotion. This community, it is a new home community, okay? For select homes, they were running a promotion that if you buy the home, then you can get free appliances, all your appliances free, and free blinds throughout. And I didn't catch that promotion. But anyways, I have to find a company to get blinds installed in my home. I have about 12 windows throughout my entire home. So I want to get that sorted out too before I move in. I hope and pray that I can. So lots of things. Okay, so in this binder, we only have money and appliances now. So a $50 bill in appliances. And then we have a $50 bill in, what envelope is this? Inspection, home inspection. No home inspection is needed. However, I did have to pay for my appraisal, y'all. My appraisal was $600. So I'm just using the money that's in inspection, which is $550, towards that appraisal. So that's that. So there's $50 left in there. And then in down payment, there's still a $100 bill in here. So that's all the actual cash that's left in the home buying binder. Okay, so usually I say let's count and see how much we're taking back to the bank. However, we're not taking all this back to the bank. We are using some of this to cash stuff though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20. So we have 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 2,000, 3,500, 600, 1, 2, 3, 660, 65, 66, 67, 68. So how much did I say? 3,000. Was it 3,000? I forgot that fast, y'all. Oh my gosh. Why did I put it in the calculator as I was counting? Well, over $3,000, y'all, we have here. So I'm about to go through and see, go through my check breakdown. Let me show you guys because where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go through this to see what denominations I need, and then I'm gonna take these $100 bills I have to the bank and get the denominations that I need. So I need $475 total for my wallet, y'all. And then I'm stuffing one of my sinking funds binders, and I need a total of $58 for that sinking funds binder. And then down here, I'm stuffing medical and entertainment. These other amounts here was kept in the bank to take care of these categories. I don't know why this says earnest money. This really is supposed to be down payment. But anyways, this is what I budgeted for this check. So $805 for rent, $205 to top off my car insurance and my renter's insurance. I budgeted $100 towards my house bills, and then $15 towards medical, $7 towards entertainment, and then $200 towards my down payment. So all these amounts stayed in my account, basically. But anyways, I'm gonna sort through this money, see what denominations I need to grab from the bank, and then I'm gonna head to the bank, and then I'll see you guys in my next video for my very small cash stuffing. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.